Welcome to She Tries pre-event meeting.
Yeah, it's about to get this party started.
I know. Gosh, this has been such a long time coming. So I'm like in disbelief that we're just days away.
I know. It's crazy, but I'm so excited.
Yeah, it's going to be so much fun. And it's not Friday, but I'm still having some fizzy.
Me too. I already opened mine.
If you're not aware, Harris Teeter is one of our presenting sponsors, and they give us seltzer water.
I like the black cherry. It's one of my favorites.
And it's delicious. Oh, yeah. All right. So if you're here, it's because you are signed up, hopefully.
And you love us.
And you love us. And you love seeing our videos. And you're here to get information on the She Tries event this weekend, this Saturday, at the Ion Club in Mount Pleasant. So this video is mandatory for all participants to watch. If you're not able to watch it live, we'll be sending out a link later. So don't stress out about that. Don't stress out about anything. It's going to be fun, and we're going to talk you through all of it. So you're going to be an expert by Saturday.
That's right. And we're sporting the event shirt.
Oh, yes.
Hope
You're
you
all
like it.
getting one of these.
New edition, just
Oh, I can't turn around.
special for this year.
Yeah.
We cropped our little tagline to say "One journey, thousands of stories."
Thousands.
To commemorate all the thousands of finishers we've had over the last
10
10 years.
guys. 10 years of She Tries. It's phenomenal. Angie's baby. It's 10 years old. Also my baby, but Angie started the baby, so it's more her baby. So, okay. Well, let's get into it.
Yeah, so this event has individual triathlon, relay triathlon, aquathlon, duathlon, and we also have some virtual participants.
We do. We do. And some of them are legacy as well.
Yeah, so
Legacy means that you participated in 2016 and you're participating again this weekend. So it's a special title. I'm one of them. And yeah, we have 23 of us.
that's amazing.
So keep an eye out for us.
They'll be all in transition together. They have their own area. They have the VIP part.
Do I get to be there too?
Yes, of
Or am I going to
course.
be working the whole time before?
You get to do both.
Okay.
It's a special privilege.
I'm doing double duty.
You get to do it.
I get to. I know. I get to.
All right, so we're going to start off by announcing our packet pickup is 3 to 6 on Friday at Fleet Feet. In
Also
Mount
our
Pleasant.
presenting sponsor.
Yes, we have 3 presenting sponsors, Harris Teeter, Fleet Feet, Charleston, and Core Sports, who also outfitted our trailer. And
Which you will see on Friday.
you will get a preview
Yeah.
in a major way. It is locked and loaded, literally.
Yes, it is. Indeed.
It has more locks on it than my house. All right, so we're going to be at Fleet Feet from 3 to 6 by Whole Foods in Mount Pleasant. For those of you who are local, if you're not local, just Google the address or look up the address we have in our multiple emails that we will be sending you and have sent you. At Packet Pickup, we have lots of fun stuff. We have She Tries merch, of course. We have all of our new shirts, some goodies from years previous that we've loved, that we've held on to, like backpacks, transition backpacks, orange mud towels.
Race belts.
Yes, and we have new race
New
belts.
race belts and new bike bags.
Yeah, so you can pick one of those up or multiple items up at that time. And we have tri-suits available too, and you'll be able to try them on inside Fleet Feet.
Yeah.
So good opportunity to try those on. Also, we'd prefer you pick up your own packet because we like to see your face and congratulate you for signing up. But if you would like to pick up somebody else's, you just need a copy of their ID.
Yeah. We
And-
recognize some of you are coming in from out of town, but if you're local, come to Fleet Feet. Come spend some time with us there.
And even if we know you, you still have to bring your ID.
Yeah, you do.
Unless you're picking up for a minor, then that's fine. You can just show your ID. Also, at Packet Pickup, we have the Fairy Hair, which is sponsored by Kingston Coventry, and that is signature of our events here in
I still have
Mount
some.
Pleasant.
I don't think you can see them on this video, but I have
ridiculous.
like 2 strands that are from a year ago.
That is ridiculous. Mine fall out in like a week.
Yeah.
It makes me so sad. Sometimes that night, if I shower, they come out. I just won't shower.
Okay, great. Can't wait.
All right, so we'll have some entertainment there, and we have, guys, get this, we have like double the sponsors at Packet Pickup. So brace yourself for, a little bit of a little jaunt through Packet
Yeah,
Pickup.
it's
and
gonna be a whole thing.
gonna be a whole
but it's gonna be
experience.
so much fun. Gosh, we're gonna have to start like doing it at the convention center now.
I
mean,
know. We're going to be at like the bridge
big.
run.
We're so thrilled to be at Fleet Feet and having them host us. They are great supporters and have been for a long time. And so that it's just going to be a fun space. And we're going to have, did you mention a DJ?
I did say tunes.
We're going to have a DJ at Packet Pickup, not just Sarah's phone playlist. So lucky. So DJ Shane is going to be there. He will also be part of the fun on Saturday, but he's coming to bring some vibes.
Yeah.
So anyway, it's worth it to come Friday. You get to see us. You get to see us slightly less frazzled than we are sometimes on Saturday.
Well, and you just get to get that part out of the way. Like
Yes.
that's nothing like setting out your little event body with laying everything out that you need the night before the event, and you'll be able to do that once you have all your stuff. So definitely come.
Yes.
I don't know why we're not talking about that yet. Um, so I'm gonna go. I'm gonna jump the gun here.
Okay.
We don't often talk about this yet, but it's not on our list to talk about right now. But I'm gonna go rogue here, and this is our passport. So you will get one of these at packet pickup or Saturday when you come to the event. If you pick up your packet, then you will get one. Then it's not actually blue; it's gold for our signature gold and black year. And on the back is going to have all of the sponsors that will be there between packet pickup and event day. Some will only be at one or the other. Some will be at both. Get this checked off. They'll initial everything, and then you get put in a drawing for some really good prizes.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not going to reveal what they are though, because they're really good.
Yeah.
But anyway, when we do the finishers at the end of the event, we'll go ahead and pull the passports, and you have to be present to win.
Yeah. If you leave, sorry. So stay for the party. Yeah. So you'll start that on Friday. You'll finish it on Saturday and turn it in. Are we going to the timeline now?
Sure.
Are we going back off
I
road?
guess if you want, we can
Okay.
go in order.
All right. Well, should we talk about that first?
Whatever you want to do.
Well, before we get into the timeline, which is also in your participant guide, just remember that there is no parking at the Ion Club. So first things first, you're going to park at the O'Quinn School on Shellmore Boulevard. It's less than a quarter mile to get to the Ion Club from there, or maybe right about a quarter mile. You'll see lots of other people.
There's sidewalks. You can
There
go
are
the whole way.
sidewalks. So there's no parking at the club. I would say there's not parking in Ion.
Even on a good day.
Yeah, so as a resident, it's not great. So just park at the school and walk your stuff down. Also, carpooling was great because we have a pretty full event this year, and parking's going to go quickly there at the school. So I highly recommend carpooling if possible. So what time should you get there? That's one of our number one questions. Our transition area opens at 5:15. So that's the earliest that you're going to want to get there, because otherwise you're going to be standing.
We might put you to work.
Yeah, you might be unloading some boxes, and you don't really want to do that. So don't come before 5:15. Definitely get there before 5:45 would be my recommendation. Transition opens at 5:15. At 5:30, we'll start body marking. Our body marking is pretty minimal. We're just putting your bib number on your arm. So you'll take that with you to the body marking station. They'll write your number on your arm, and then you will also get your chip. Your chip will have your number as well. The pool will actually open around 6:15, and actually maybe even earlier, because our lifeguards are coming earlier. And you can do some warm-up laps in the pool if you would like. You need to get all of this done by 6:30. That's earlier than I thought it was, but yeah. So if you don't pick up your packet on Friday and no one picks it up for you on Friday, you can pick it up on Saturday morning, but you need to do that prior to 6:30. It will close at 6:30. Transition closes at 6:30, and then we ask everyone to get themselves lined up around the pool. We'll talk about how all that works with the swim logistics, but you're gonna head to the pool deck. We will do announcements then. We're also gonna have a picture of all of our legacy athletes taken at that time, but we'll make an announcement about that. We'll have our national anthem. Angie and I will be there and tell you some other things you might need to know that morning and just welcome you and get you all excited. And then at 7, we're starting. So the triathletes will start right at 7 with their swim. Aquathletes will also start around that time. Since the swim is their first event as well, we're going to give you some details on them a little later. At that time, the duathletes, of which I am one, we're all going to head to our run start, and our event will start at about 7:05 just to give us time to get over there, get the triathlon started. Then we're going to start our first run for duathlon. So we generally estimate, you can kind of give this timeline to your family. This is in your participant guide, that generally speaking, the last cyclist will get off of the bike course around 9 and start the run. And at that point, we will allow transition to reopen. And this is something that's a little confusing every year, especially for those who have never done a triathlon before. But all of your stuff lives in transition during the event, and you cannot get to it until transition reopens, and transition will not reopen until that final cyclist has started her run. This is for safety, and just keeping, everything running smoothly and not having people bumping into our participants as they're trying to get onto their run. So it's USAT rule on top of that, which I still think we would do regardless. But you're gonna maybe finish earlier than that, and you should just stay and cheer and be excited for everyone else who's here. So that should reopen ideally around 9. It will depend on those participants, and usually around 10 is about the time our finishers are done. We celebrate everyone coming in, and then new this year, tell them, Angie.
I like to add things. We are going to do a future finisher run. So anyone 9 and under is going to get to run the finishing chute, and they will get their very own She Tries medal. So that's going to be special. If we have, toddlers at the same time as 9-year-olds, we'll certainly let the toddlers go first and get them out of the way before we let the big kids. But that is for girls and boys, our future finisher run. It's going to be so cute. And when it goes well, maybe we'll repeat it, or else it's just going to be a once and done legacy event. So we'll see. TBD. But come on, folks, don't let me down. Bring your kids.
Let Angie's dreams come to life, please. That's what we're all here for.
Please. All right. So when you arrive at the Ion Club, we're going to walk you through what to expect and through the flow of the event. So as Sarah said, you're going to park at the O'Quinn School. You're going to walk over to the club, and then transition is in the grassy area right next to the club. You really can't miss it.
Yeah. You'll see it.
Yeah, the racks are numbered, and you will set up your gear according to your event number. So if you are number 204, you are going to line up on rack 200 to 205, and you can line up anywhere on that rack, either side. And also, when you get your bib, you're gonna take it to get body marked. We've already covered that, and get your timing chip. Okay, so that's what you do when you get there, and then once you've relaxed and your whole transition area is set up, then you just pose for pictures and see your friends, or take in the scenery, take in the tunes.
Maybe drink a little Gatorade or something.
Yeah, have a banana.
Low sugar.
Have some low sugar Gatorade. All right, so then the first event, if you are a triathlete, is going to be the swim. We will have swim signs stationed all around the pool. According to our swim pace estimator, which we will post here in the comments when we wrap up this meeting.
It's also in your participant guide.
Yep. So you're going to seed yourself in the swim according to how long you estimate it takes you to finish. So if you swam in, just to give you an example, so if you swam in college or high school or are on a year-round swim team, you're probably going to be one of the first swimmers. So your sign is going to say 9 to 10, I'm crazy fast. So you're going to be in group 9, 10. Not me either. And then, so you're gonna, within that 9 to 10 group, you're going to just talk to everybody in line. Not everybody in line, but just don't talk to everybody in line. That'll take forever. Just talk to those around you and just kind of say, hey, it's gonna take me, I don't even know what it takes them, like a minute and 30 seconds. I have no idea. 2 minutes?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's gonna take me 2 minutes to finish this. And then the other person's like, okay, well, it's gonna take me like 2:15. All right. So just line up according. No one's doing it in that. All right. Anyway, and the volunteers around the pool in the pink shirts are there to help you. Their back of their shirt says "Ask
And I will try to
and
help
I
you.
will try to help you.
And if you know someone that wants that job, we have a few more spots available.
Absolutely.
Shameless plug.
Okay, so when you are swimming, so when you get to packet pickup, you will get your swim cap, you will get a race bib, you will get a bike number, and you will get a helmet sticker. So these things are all going to be on your helmet. It kind of goes like this. It's really hard to do that in a video. But anyway, it goes to the front of your helmet. This is mostly for your pictures, and you want those because Sports in Motion does an amazing job. This goes on the top tube of your bike, and this will go on the front of you when you run. And if you're a duathlete, it'll go on both fronts. But anyway, we'll cover that. But when you're swimming, you can wear the swim cap or not. If you don't, I might be slightly sad, but it's okay. If you have your lucky swim cap, you're allowed to wear that. And then when you're swimming, if you realize that you did not seat yourself appropriately, or the person in front of you, or 3 people in front of you did not seat themselves appropriately, and you need to pass, that's fine. When you pass, the etiquette is to tap someone's foot and just kind of let them know you're coming. And then at the end of the wall, if your foot was tapped, you should wait and then let the person pass you and then just go on swimming. It shouldn't take very long. Just let them go and then you keep swimming. You don't have to stop mid-lane and let them pass you. Just let them pass you at the end of the wall. You can swim any stroke you want. You can do the side stroke, front breaststroke, mom stroke, elementary backstroke, breaststroke, butterfly. I would not recommend. That would be very tiring. But any stroke you can. When you finish your swim, there are steps on your left where you can get out. You do not need to swim all the way to the end of the wall and touch it to get out. You can just get out at those steps.
Right at those steps.
And that's the swim. Anything I missed?
I think you did a great job.
Oh, thank you.
I'm very proud of you.
Okay, on to the bike.
Is that me?
You can have it.
Okay. As Angie said, this is your bike sticker that you're going to get when you...
Try to put that on the front of your hat.
Our video is opposite. You interrupted me.
I'm sorry.
Did I interrupt your swim?
Kind of. No. I don't know.
Okay. This goes on the top tube of your bike. What is the top tube? It's the one that goes in between your legs towards your handlebars. If for whatever reason that's not a place where it can go on your bike, you can put it over the handlebars. You can put it around the seat post if your seat's up tall enough. Mine never are. But generally it's going on that tube that's like right in between your legs towards the handlebars. And it's just one sticker that folds onto itself. If you need help with that, we can help you at packet pickup, or somebody in transition can help you that morning. And then, as Angie said, this goes on your helmet, and you have to have a helmet for this event. We will not let you out of transition without your helmet. So you will put all of that at transition to come to after the swim or after your first run if you're a duathlete. When you come into transition, you're going to go ahead and put your helmet on after you take off your swim cap and goggles. Change out whatever shoe situation or clothing situation you have. Please do not
Don't get naked.
fully disrobe.
Please don't get naked in transition.
Yeah, don't do that. So once you're ready to start your bike, you're going to have your helmet on. You're going to take your bike off the rack and walk it, or fast walk it, or slightly jog with it out of transition. You will not get on your bike right then. You will only get on your bike once you hear the volunteers tell you to do so. And you're actually going to take a couple of turns leaving transition and heading towards the bike course. And you'll just be pushing your bike to get to the mount line. And there at the mount line, you will be told to mount your bike and you'll start the bike course. The bike course is open to traffic. However, we start earlier now and earlier in the year and earlier in the day to try to alleviate some of the congestion issues that may have happened previously. Anyway, there will also be police on the course. They are there to direct traffic, slow it down if you're at an intersection, and just kind of keep everybody safe. And then there will be volunteers telling you where to turn, as well as some signs or painted arrows. So there's no drafting. Drafting means following super close to somebody, like right behind them. You need to have about 5 bike lengths between you and the person in front of you. This makes it fair so that you're not getting all the assistance from that person in front of you, taking all the wind and resistance out of your bike ride and making it easier for you. You are allowed to pass them though. Just, yell to them on your left and zoom on by. We recommend staying to the right side of the road and not riding in groups side by side. The bike route is 2 loops. Dos loops. And the turnaround is going to be, you'll see it on the map as well, but it is close to the Ion Club, kind of behind the playground that is right beside there. At that time, when you're starting the loop to do your, when you're starting the bike route and when you're doing your second loop and making those turns, they're sharp turns and they're quick. So it's not the time to be passing people or speeding up. So just be safe there. And once you've done your second loop, you're going to come back and head towards the Ion Club parking lot and towards transition. And there will be volunteers there asking you to dismount your bike and walk it back into transition, similarly to how you left before, and that you're not riding your bike on into transition. Just make sure that you slow down and get off safely. No flying over your handlebars. There are no headphones on the bike course or on the course at all ever. So leave them at home. Just don't even bring them. You don't need them. We've got tunes and vibes all day long. And you will be disqualified, which will make Angie cry, and Angie never cries, so please don't make her cry.
Nope, I don't want to be sad.
No sadness on Saturday. Okay.
All right, so next up is the run. If you are a triathlete, you, like I said, are going to have your race number here. I have this one on a race belt, so that makes it easy to put on while you're running. So when you leave transition, you're going to grab this and you just put this on and you buckle it around back and you leave, and there you go. You are all set to go on your run. Just make sure the run course also is not closed to vehicles, but it's in the neighborhood and on the sidewalk. So you will run into traffic, not into the traffic, on that side of the street. So opposite of how you will ride your bike.
You run against traffic.
That's how you say it, against traffic. I'm going to update our
notes.
Update the notes. All right.
Please don't run into traffic.
Okay. And no headphones. So I don't want to be sad. I don't want to disconnect you or disconnect you or
disqualify you.
So that pretty much covers swim, bike, run with the triathlon. Now we're going to move to how it works with relays.
Yes. So relay works very similar. You're going to do all 3 of the events, but you have a team to do it with you. Everyone will go to the pool deck for announcements, and then once the event starts, your cyclist is going to move to transition. Your runner will move to somewhere outside of transition and outside of the pool deck. And when the swimmer arrives in transition, you guys will meet where the bike is for the cyclist. And the swimmer will give the cyclist the ankle strap with the chip that has your bib number on it. And that's going to go around the ankle. And the cyclist will already have their helmet on because they're going to be super ready. And then walk/jog their bike out of transition and do the bike course. There should be some discussion between the teammates on how long that bike is going to take the teammate, so that the runner, approximately around the time the cyclist is heading back, she's going to get into transition and await the return of the cyclist. Once the cyclist returns, they'll remove the strap with the timing chip on it from their ankle, hand it to the runner, goes around the runner's ankle. The runner's going to already have their gear ready to go, and they're going to take off on the run course. So you guys will all have the same bib number, and you share that chip strap the entire event. The bib only needs to be worn by the runner. No one else needs to use that. And I think that's all for the relay. The aquathlon sounds very funny, but it is a very fun event.
Swim, run, done.
Swim, run, done. So if bike's not for you, this is a nice event. You will start with the triathletes around the pool. And instead of going onto the bike, you'll go into transition, take off your swim gear, put on your run gear, and run. One thing that we're asking aquathletes to be aware of on Saturday is we're asking them to stand to the side until the duathletes have finished their first run. And then they can place themselves in the swim mix. We just don't want athletes starting their run at the same time that duathletes are also running the first run, because those are two different courses. And we just need to make sure everybody's on the right course and getting the right times so there's no confusion with the results. So we'll make an announcement about that Saturday morning. If you have any questions about that, let us know. We'll send an email out as well. It shouldn't take very long, but we're just asking that you not be in that first group of swimmers. Sorry. And then duathlon. After the announcements, the duathletes will leave the pool deck. They're going to go to start their first run. That starts near the finish line. And duathletes will run just one half, basically, of the run course. But instead of coming back the way you come back on the second run, you come back the way you started the run. And again, this is on the map on the website, and we'll go over it again that morning. And there will be volunteers and timing staff making sure everybody's on the right course.
But just follow Sarah.
Yes, let's just all run together. Do it as a group run, and then we'll run back into transition, grab bikes, and then everything's the same as what we've already talked about.
All right, so if you bring spectators along, we love spectators. We think they're fantastic. The only place we don't love them is on the pool deck or in transition. They are not allowed to be either place, but they can stand along the fence of the pool deck, which doesn't really work very well. I guess you could kind of stand behind, but
there's also an area that has like Adirondack chairs and whatnot, and we've let people stand there before.
Oh, okay.
They just kind of have to stay there until the swimmers are done
For a while.
Yeah.
And so if you don't want to get trapped, don't go there. But Ion Square is a great spot to see your cyclists go in and out on the bike, because they're going to pass by you 4 times. And then you can easily get back to the club to watch them at the finish line. So that's a great spot. And O'Brien's is there. They're one of our sponsors.
As well as Grace Salon.
Yeah. So you can go in and thank them for their support while you're over there. All right. Bathrooms. The less glamorous side of triathlon, but everybody needs
Very
to
necessary.
go. It's very necessary. So there are bathrooms located by the pool, and we can use those. We can use the men's, and we can use the women's. Women tend to take over the men's restroom. Event morning. So we can use those, but the bathrooms around the pool will close after the swim portion concludes, because then they open up the club back to their members. And then there are 3 porta potties in near the finish line. So you'll be able to use those the entire time. And we talked about passports. So Sports in Motion is our photographers, and they do an amazing job every event, without a doubt. So you just want to make sure your helmet number or your bib number, make sure everything's visible so that they can automatically tag you and send you a link directly to your photos, and they are free. That's one thing Sarah and I decided that we wanted to give to you. So we cover all the photos for you.
You're welcome.
So did we mention no headphones?
I think so, but maybe, I don't know. Did we? Let's say it again. No headphones.
No headphones. Don't make us sad, because we'll have to disqualify you. All right. So then after the event is done and we do the final finishers run, or the future finisher run, after the final finisher, then we have a party.
We do.
And we have all the vibes with Mashonda Miles from Mashonda Shines. She is, she's extraordinary. You guys are in for such a treat. We had her at Chapel Hill last year, and man, she knows how to start the party.
Yeah.
But she'll start it early in the morning, not
Yes.
just after
So
the
she'll be
event.
teaming up with Shane. We're going to have a duo for the first time ever, and it's going to be amazing.
Yes. All right, and then we'll have the post-race party with food and beverage. We'll have some Panera bagels. We'll have Cora Physical Therapy is bringing out the grill, so they'll be grilling some hot dogs, possibly other things that go on the grill.
I don't know.
I don't know. Anyway, we'll have low sugar Gatorade and App Springs water, and of course Harris Teeter sparkling water,
And also mimosas.
and Savvy Cucina is sponsoring our mimosas. That's the real party.
That's the real party. Yeah, and also on site for those that are looking for some other delicious options, we will have Altered State coffee truck and the pita stroller. So your spectators will be able to help themselves to some food as well. Also, don't forget that we will have the Sweet Jessamine flower truck on site. You can pre-order, or someone can pre-order for you.
I would suggest having the pre-order done because I'm not sure how many will be available on site.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
definitely pre-order so you can make sure you're.
Oh, I need to send that to Josh. I keep forgetting that I'm also participating.
Should I send it to Josh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So definitely buy yourself flowers.
Yes, I agree. And yeah, I think that's it.
You want to do one final plug for
one final
volunteers,
plug
and then
for
we'll answer
volunteers.
questions.
I think I counted last night. I could use 9 more volunteers. If you know somebody that needs school volunteer hours, I will sign the forms. If you have a nonprofit that could use a couple $100s, and you can get 10 volunteers,
We'll be your best
we have a
friend.
deal. So
We'll write you a check.
please send that volunteer link that's been in your emails or is on our website to some friends and family, specifically for the bike and run course. We would just love to have some more hands on deck. So we're so excited to celebrate with you on Saturday. This is such a big deal, such a big year for She Tries, and it means so much that so many of you have signed up. And
We have about 15 spots.
something like that. Yeah. So if
that's
somebody's
right.
planning to sign up, then they need to do it now. And Liz, I need to check on that for you, girlfriend. I'll respond in the comments.
Anyone else? Hi, Elizabeth. You're welcome.
And Gail.
Hi, Gail.
And Savannah.
Hi, Savannah. We're excited too. So yeah, if you have any more questions, post them here, and we'll get them answered.
Yeah. We're here for you.
Until then, we'll see you Friday.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Hydrate.
Bye.